Hey, I don't know if this is working. I had issues. Okay, well, it seems to be working. Hi, Ava. Hi, Charlene. Hi, Mama Crazy Curls. How are you? Yes. Hi, Gabby. How are you? Hi, Bree. Um, let's see, there's something. Okay, hold on. Sorry, my voice is gonna go in and out tonight because my throat kind of hurts. My allergies are kicking my ass today. So, my voice is gonna sound deep and raspy and it might go in and out. So, that's what we're dealing with. So, how is everybody tonight? It's been an alright, interesting day. Oh, it's hot. Yes. Hi, Rabbit. Yes, Hi, MC. Great. I'm good. I'm glad everybody's doing well. Yeah, so, Rabbit, when you brought it up to me, um, I wasn't sure whether you meant, I'm doing good. I wasn't sure whether you meant like this, like whether you specifically meant like this, just the similarities between the two of them, or if we're talking deeper. Hi, Alicia. Um, why are you packing stuff up? Where are you going? Um, or if you're talking about just like the similarities between the two of them. Hi, Simply Guy. Oh, you lucky. It's too cold. See, I came across a whole lot of things, but they all went in like different directions, and I wasn't sure like if you were talking about like the conspiracies with like what was it, the Federal Reserve, I believe it was. Thank you, Simply. It's really thin. I hate my hair. But tonight I have a bunch of just similarities. I didn't truly dive too deep. Okay, Mama. Um, I didn't dive too deep down into the conspiracies, but I definitely have quite a lot actually. So there were some of these things that I knew, but some of them I didn't. And before I start, I'm going to shout out Dakota. Hi, Dakota. I love you, buddy. I hope you're having a good night. Okay. So, a lot of these things have to do with numbers and just the fact that the same thing happened, but like 100 years later. But I guess that's still. Oh, hi. I really hope that you're having a good night, Dakota. I love you. Um, so let's see here to start off with. So Lincoln got elected to Congress in 1846. John F. Kennedy got elected to office in 1946. Lincoln was elected president in 1860. Oh, good. JFK was elected president in 1960. Um, both of their names have 7 letters in them. Both of them are, or were, particularly concerned with civil rights. Both wives lost children while they were living at the White House. Both were shot on a Friday, and both were shot in the head. Yeah. Lincoln's secretary was named Kennedy, and he or she, I don't know what the first name was, but he or she warned him not to go to the theater. And JFK's secretary's name was Evelyn Lincoln, and warned him not to go to Dallas. Both were assassinated by Southerners. Both were also succeeded by Southerners. Both successors were named Johnson. Andrew Johnson, who was Lincoln's successor, was born in 1808, and Lyndon Johnson, of course, JFK's, was born in 1908. John Wilkes Booth was born in 1839, who was Lincoln's assassinator, and Lee Harvey Oswald was born in 1939. Both assassins were known for their three names. You know how they have, Lee Harvey Oswald, not just Lee or John. Both of their names contain 15 letters. So that's what I meant about, like, the whole number thing. It's all about, like, it dives deep in this whole numerology. I don't really know much about numerology. I've been thinking about it, like, starting to research it more, but I just haven't for some reason. But, let's see what's next. Okay, both. Booth ran from a theater and was caught in a warehouse. And Oswald ran from the warehouse and was caught in a theater. So that's polar opposites there. Both were assassinated. Both Oswald and maybe. You never know. I believe in reincarnation. I believe in reincarnation strong. So both Oswald and Booth. I keep getting their names mixed up. It's ridiculous. So both of them were assassinated before their trials. Lincoln. Yeah, hit that like for Dakota. I love Dakota. His smile makes me smile. Even on the darkest of times, his smile makes me smile. Makes me feel so warm. Smiles are medicine. Hi, Melly. Let's see. What was the next one? Okay. So Lincoln was sitting beside his wife when he was assassinated. And JFK was also, yes it is, was also sitting next to his wife. Rathbone, who was with Lincoln, was injured by being stabbed. Connolly, who was with JFK, was injured by being shot. Both Rathbone and Connolly are 8 letters. Lincoln was shot in a theater named Ford. Kennedy was shot in a car made by Ford, but it was a Lincoln brand. Lincoln's bodyguard was away from his post at the door of the president's box at the theater. Kennedy's bodyguards were away from their post on the running boards of the president's car. Both died in places beginning with the initials PH. Lincoln died in Peterson's house, and JFK died in Parkland Hospital. Both Booth and Oswald were shot in the police custody. before their trials, which I had said earlier. But they were both shot before their trials while in police custody. That's weird. That coincidence right there to me is just one of those ones that jumps out. Like, that's weird. Days before it happened, Lincoln told his wife about a dream he had of being shot by an assassin. Hours before it happened, Kennedy told his wife and friends it would be easy for an assassin to shoot him from the crowd. Shortly after Lincoln was shot, the telegraph system went out. Shortly after Kennedy was shot, the telephone system went out. Kennedy's father had been the ambassador to England at the court of St. James, and Lincoln's son had become the ambassador to England at the court of St. James. JFK and Lincoln, it is crazy. I think all of these are crazy. Both of them, both JFK and Lincoln, had young kids while they were living at the White House, which I don't even know what other presidents had children and what presidents didn't, per se. That's not something I've ever paid attention to, actually. This one I thought was kind of cool. Lincoln's funeral train. Oh yeah, I love conspiracies when they freak me out, because most of them are so, like, logical, or not logical, but like they can be pretty logical, and it's always eerie. Like, they're eerie. I don't know, but I like it when they freak me out. Lincoln's funeral train ran from Washington, D.C. to New York, and Kennedy's brother's funeral train ran from New York to Washington, D.C. Abraham, I don't know what his last name is, but this Abraham guy, so like Abraham Lincoln, Abraham witnessed and filmed the assassination of JFK. John Kennedy is the name of a character in a 1951 movie about a detective traveling by train to stop the assassination of President Lincoln. The film is called The Tall Target. I've never seen it. I was going to look for it, but then I didn't. And then John Kennedy is the name of the real-life detective who traveled on the train with Lincoln in 1862 or 60. I don't know. One of those, to thwart his assassination. And there were conspiracies that both Johnsons knew about the assassinations, of course, well before they occurred. And that's all I have. So I don't have much about them, but that's all I have. And so far, those on its own were a lot more than I thought was going to be. Hi, Sean. How are you? I hope your night is pleasant. The one about both Johnsons knowing that one. Because I get my information from where everybody else does, and that would be the internet, and it's the internet. And you can't always believe the internet. That's where I got all this stuff. Like, I think I got all of this information in a couple hours, because that's all I had to do to prepare for it. Because I know most of the subjects that I want to talk about and stuff, I have base knowledge of, but I still have to do more research into it before I speak on it. And so Why would that be thrown in there then if that was just to like throw people off? If that's not a real, like if that one's false. So how do you, how do you know it's false? Not saying that you're not right, of course, but I'm just curious, like how do you know it's not false? Like, did I miss something major? Probably. I always miss things. It's okay. It's all good. I don't know. Ooh. I don't know why, but Roanoke. Oh. Well, not necessarily Roanoke, but what was the Jamestown? Jamestown? I think Jamestown was the name of the colony that disappeared. That would be fun. I don't really know much about that. Hmm. See, I don't know. Now I have now I have mixed emotions about it. Like now I have mixed emotions about it, but I don't know. Hmm. Yeah, the Roanoke colony. Okay. Mm-hmm. That is really interesting to me. I don't know why I've never really like thought about it before. I think about other things before I think about Roanoke, but and I don't know how the hell we went from Lincoln to Roanoke, but that's how my brain works. Okay, Charlene. Oh man. Hi, Nicole. No, don't. It's, well, I mean, you did sort of slightly miss all the facts, but that's okay. Now you're here for just chit chat. And Rabbit 91. 1991. And yeah, my brain is all over the place, especially if y'all on my Twitter, as like you saw my tweet yesterday or last night. This stuff is ridiculous. Like ridiculously bad. I am a baby. I know. What's worse for me, not only it happened again. Why? Did it go out? Did the video stop? Did the video, it's doing it again, isn't it? No? No. Okay, so I'm making myself look like an idiot? Okay, great. That's awesome. Cool. Well, I'd rather myself look like an idiot than it go out. Well, I ask because, like, I watch it on my side and it's telling me it's unavailable. So, just making sure. I've already had a bad experience once with my stream when I went to the mansion when I streamed. Oh, well, sometimes I am. Like, I have to own it. Well, okay, so like, sorry. So I started when I went to the mansion, it was working on my side. It told me people were watching. Nobody was commenting, but I mean, it told me people were watching. And so I continued to stream for like 2.5 hours or some bullshit like that. And it wasn't really working. Oh, why do you have it in two places? Isn't that kind of weird? Like, I wouldn't want to look at my face on a really big screen. I barely want to look at it on this little one. Hmm. I did. I stole Dakota. I did. Yeah, well, mine's doing it now. On on my side, it's doing it now. I don't know. I just I I don't care if it crashes because I can start a new one. I just want to know that it's actually crashing. You know? So I'm not standing here talking to myself again. Oh man. You know what? It's kind of embarrassing almost. Like it's almost embarrassing knowing that I was sitting there on that stupid bench by in front of the mansion and I was talking and like telling stories and stuff and people were there and they were watching me talk to my phone who I thought I was talking to people, so, which is what gave me the confidence to talk in the first place, to find out I was talking to me the whole time. Hi, Tater. Oh, Nicole, you shouldn't be shy. I'm shy too, though. I really am. Like, if you. My friends that I've told that I do the live streaming, especially the ones who've known me for a really long time, they're like, you? I don't know. I don't know. It's almost. There's almost something that blocks it out, I guess. Oh, please. Have you heard my voice? My voice is all over the place. It goes in between, like, this strange Coloradan to this Southern to this English. When I was little, I had a really intense Southern drawl and I had voice lessons. But I took voice lessons from a woman who was, really snippy, snappy, and, you know. So that's what my voice became, snippy, snappy, and this strange mix, because she had a very strange accent. Yeah, it's gotta be, yeah, I'm with you, Rabbit. It's gotta be me. But that's why I wanted to make sure that it was actually like my side on the laptop. I don't I don't have Verizon though. Yeah, I work to mask it too. And that's a part of like why my when I speak my mouth is weird. Like my lips are funky. I do this weird thing with my mouth and that's because or my lips, that's because I'm trying to watch what I say and curve my words right instead of just letting it all out. It's bad. You see, you I'm not a saint and I'm not perfect and I might slip, I'm a human being. And y'all will know if I am drunk because my southern accent comes out full heartedly. full-heartedly, because I don't have the brain capacity to stop myself. I don't know where I put my lighter. Well, you see, Nicole, I I've stopped drinking because I developed this thing called hypokalemia or something like that, and it's low potassium, and I got that due to my eating disorder. I've been fighting and battling bulimia for an extremely long time. Like, I mean, to the point where, like, let's see, like, look at this. Do you see how smooth the skin on my hand is? Like, kind of, sort of, like, that's from it being cold. But, like, do you see how, like, smooth my skin is? It's nice, right? Well, the bulimia has done that to my hand. That is what bulimia has done. It is fucked up and eroded and, like, well, not eroded, but it has affected my skin. And so I've been fighting and battling that for a really long time. But because of that, drinking lowers your potassium because it dehydrates you. It dehydrates you on your own, and you're peeing all the time, and loss of body water. Thank you. It is, though. It is on this hand, not the other one. But yeah, the alcohol, I gotta be careful with it. And this is all me saying it. I did have a major problem at one point. Like, I was drinking probably 6 24s a day. Well, a night. And I think it was probably for like about 2, maybe even 3 years consistently doing that. Oh yeah, Rabbit, that's what happened to me. I've always been a big person. Always, since childhood. I've dealt with it my whole life. And I have this tiny, tiny little tumor on my pituitary gland, and it's too small. They can't do anything about it. And the pituitary gland controls things. And I've always been big. And of course, when I was hard with the bulimia, of course, things didn't stay down. When I was drinking, I could drink twice as much because I'd throw it up, but then I'd drink again. It was bad. Drinking led to multiple physical fights between me and my ex. He kicked my ass. He put his hands around my throat. He almost killed me the night that we got into a physical fight. It was so scary. I still think about it. I still have problems with really tall, skinny men who have glasses who remind me of him. Does it really, Sean? Well, I'm short. I'm only 5'5". Wow, this is complicated. I missed that. Really, Nicole? And thank you, Simply. It's all right, like, it's not all right in the way, right? It's not okay in the way of, like, that some put their hands on me, but it's okay in the aspect of I got away and I'm alive, and he sits in his room all day playing video games in his mommy and daddy's house, doing nothing, while he's 25, I think. I think I was older. I might be wrong. But, like, it's okay. Like, people... And you know what? And I'm not vouching for his actions whatsoever. But I'm saying I have an understanding of why he acted the way he acted. Because his father physically assaulted him all the time. I witnessed it all the time. Did it reconnect me? I think it did. Yeah, okay. That was an ad on my phone popping up. So yeah, it was just a continuing cycle from father to son. Everything my ex did to me, his dad did to him. I watched his dad strangle him. I watched his dad hit him in the chest. I watched his dad slap him. But there was nothing that I could do because his dad and my dad worked together, kind of thing. And like on a major level, worked together. So I had to stay quiet. And not only that, but you know what? When he was doing that, I would have called the police. I would have called the police 100%, but we were both drinking. He was 20 times more intoxicated than I was, but it doesn't matter. In the state of Colorado, if you have a domestic violence issue and you're both drinking, you're both going in. So that's why I didn't call. That's why I'm partially deaf in my left ear. He slapped me so hard that he damaged my ear. Yeah, so I was pretty stuck. Like, what do you do in that kind of situation except for get away? I think it was Budweiser and PBR. I like PBR. Yeah, see, not here. In Colorado, if you're not drinking and you both are sound, then normally whoever, started it, he had drank. Sean, you know what? The other day, well, it wasn't the other day. It was 2-3 weeks ago, maybe. I don't know. My friend up the street, he was holding a good night, Bree. Sleep well. My friend was having a bonfire, and he asked me to go into the liquor store to check the price on something. And I'm not at the stage yet where I'm strong enough to go into a liquor store by myself with money. About Four Loko. Apple is my favorite. Apple, and then just Gold. Ooh, yeah, see, simply for me, vodka makes me angry. Like violently angry. No, rabbit. What I meant by that was adding two 12s together. I meant 2 tall cans, like, together. Or are the tall cans 24s? I don't remember anymore. It's been that long since I've gone. I like rum. Rum is my thing. Clear rum, though. It's the whiskey makes me sad. Whiskey makes me sad and emotional, and I will talk a lot more than I should and blab the like really dark, depressing, bad things in my life. So I try to stay away from whiskey. I hear sounds in the leaves. Oh my god. I don't want to get walked up on. We had a bear once in this neighborhood, and like, I'm good. Oh, I had moonshine once. Yeah, like, I don't. Since I overdosed and basically died, well, I did die. I was legally dead for 5, 8, 5 or 8 minutes. I don't remember. But, it was on vodka. And, yeah. After that, I just kind of stuck to beer. But then later on, like a couple years ago, I really started getting into this one brand of rum. There's 2 brands of rum. Bacardi, what is it? Bacardi strawberry dragon fruit? It's not strawberry, it's dragon fruit. No, it might be strawberry. I don't know, it's dragon fruit something. Oh, I can drink that stuff like water. I don't like Steel Reserve either. At all. Makes me sick. Ooh, Crown is gross. I can't. Have a good night, rabbits. Sleep well. Thank you. Next time I can get more information and we'll talk about those other conspiracies. Hi, Art. How are you doing tonight? Yes, Dakota is so sweet. It makes me so angry. That's all I'm gonna say. Oops. Yeah, no go catching charges. My computer's being stupid. I don't understand why it's telling me that I'm offline. That's okay. It's all good. But now I'm fucking the chat up. Man. What am I doing? Why do I... You know what? Back in the day, I used to be so technologically advanced. Like, you could hand me a phone, of course, flip phone. You could hand me a phone and, like, 10 minutes later, I have it down pat. It's kind of the same with smartphones. They're a little bit more complex now, but, like, you give me a computer and, like, all these programs and, like, all these things, and I'm so technologically unadvanced, it's not even funny. Oh, I'm sorry, Simply. Maybe you should get more. I almost smoked all my weed. I'm sad. Aha. I figured it out now. Not that anybody even fucking comes in here. Gabby, type in the chat for me for a second. Oh, yeah. Oh, where'd it go now? There we go. Why are you hobbling, Mama Crazy Curls? What happened? I think I missed something. Okay, thanks, Gabby. Very, very unladylike. Oh, so you know what? I have got something to say. So, when my stream was going on at the mansion, when I thought that I was talking to people, I told a story, so I'm gonna retell that story after I light this. Yeah, I told you your name would turn blue. I just forgot how until now. But this story is about my house and my area. And how haunted it is. So, ooh, got that morphine, huh? Oh, well, I hope the knee replacement sticks, that's for sure. I hope your knee stops giving you trouble like now that you have it replaced. My grandma had a knee replacement. I don't know what I just did. Okay, so the mansion that I went to, it on down to my house, there's like a park near my house, down to the park and down over just like a little bit well, you're not here, so it doesn't matter, but over towards like my high school, we're on Native American land. And I don't remember the name of the tribe that was around. Let me think for a second. I think they were a Cheyenne branch, but I'm not 100% positive. The Cheyennes did live here and like down in like Colorado Springs area and stuff. But so up there down here and my neighborhood and on down to the park, it is the burial part of the Native Americans' land. Native Americans, to my knowledge, did not bury their dead, but those who've like found them afterwards, I'm sure the white people did bury them. But so my house and the park sit on the burial sacred part of their land. I have some stones inside. I think they call it flint. I have some flint, like the fire starter. I have some of that inside that they found where they put the pump in. Oh, oral surgery is always fun. Burial mounds? Okay. Maybe. See, I don't remember. I sort of side studied them, you could say. I took a class that was like online, but it wasn't a accredited class and it talked about Native American history, but I don't remember ever really discussing that much. So I don't know. It is cool. I have Native American blood in me. Not much, but my family's line does. Simply, I'm 26. I try, Nicole. They call me they call me spooky for a reason. That and weird things always happen around me. Let's see. I took a DNA test. I did that 23andMe site instead of Ancestry. I really like 23andMe. Like, I opted for the more expensive one, the one that tests your genetics for like some health issues and health things and stuff. And like it tells you if your genetics have signs of having like onset dementia, and I don't remember what the other ones were because it's been a long time since I've looked at it. But I'm only 3.2 or yes, I have Tater. Ugh. I don't know how to feel about it, but you see the thing is I thought about it before I did the DNA test, and then I heard the conspiracy after, and I'm like, great. That's why I don't use filters. I try not to use filters on my phone cuz I don't like it. Not that it matters, but oh, Nicole, don't listen to him at all. Y'all should see some of the shit I actually like. I'm actually into. I'm like into like the deep web and all that scary shit. Oh, I'll be there, Art. I probably won't go too much longer. Cassandra, Days of My Life. Hello. Which conspiracy theory are you asking about? The conspiracy theory about the DNA? Oh, right, but like I've said before, I'm adopted. Thank you, Cassandra. Yeah, the first time I accidentally accessed the deep web and I didn't know what I was doing or what I was looking at. And then like when I finally started really diving into it, it pulled me in. And then I started watching all of them YouTubers like Mr. Deep Web. Mr. Deep Web is one of my favorite YouTubers. He does a lot, well, obviously he does deep web stuff. So you should, if you're into like that kind of thing, you should check his channel out for sure. He does live streams and stuff too. He's a pretty cool dude. Yeah, Nicole, he's awesome. He modded me on his channel last night. It was great. Yeah, he's nice. He's funny. You gotta be able to like handle his sense of humor though, because if you can't handle his sense of humor, then you're gonna be butthurt for no reason. Oh, and thank you, AMC. Yeah, he unfortunately he has quite a few channels, so we gotta find the right one. I will give you the link to the channel that he's active on now. He keeps getting shut down. Oh, that's really cool, Cassandra. Yeah, I keep going back and forth, like all over the place. Yes, Tater, he does. Um, I'm adopted and I wasn't left a lot of information on my heritage or my background or anything. All that was really there was that we had Native American and German. And I took the DNA test and I found out I have very tiny little German, but I'm French, English, and Native American with a tiny little bit of Egyptian as well. I have 3 tattoos. Only one of them is like really grand though. Oh, but Cassandra, the conspiracy about the DNA is that in at least Sean, correct me if I'm wrong, but the conspiracy about the DNA is that they keep it and use it for research and like, right? I know, isn't that funny? That's what I thought. Oh wait, did I seriously say French? What the fuck? I'm not French. I'm Irish. I don't know how French got in there. French? I'm Irish. English, Irish, and Native American French. Ugh, jeez. Oh wow, Cassandra, that's crazy. Hello, one crazy bish. Ooh, Scottish, Irish, and Hungarian. Tell me, Gabby, what are you? Oh my god, the mosquitoes. Yeah, the bugs are coming out. I don't like the bugs. I loved bugs when I was a little kid, but now as an adult, I can't stand bugs. Ooh, that's interesting, Mama Crazy Curls. Go Irish. We got some pretty strong blood there. That's for sure. I think that's where all my luck comes from. Alright, guys. I think I'm gonna hop off here for tonight. It's not my place to say, but I'm just gonna make an assumption that what Art is trying to say, AMC, is that he wants you to be able to talk and not feel. He wants you to be able to talk and like have a place where you feel like you don't have to just watch, where you can just talk. I could be wrong, like I said. Sorry. Not my place to even say anything, but girl, how can you be that much of that? No, I'm just kidding. See, we're from the Sioux tribe. We're from the Sioux tribe, but we're from the Noisy Hawks. I'm a part of the Noisy Hawks. Probably explains a lot. All right, Cassandra, you have a good night. Okay, Nicole, definitely. I can, like I said, I will quickly grab his link to the channel that he's using right now, and I will give that to you. See, and we don't know anything about my father's side. I don't know who my father is, and my mother passed away when I was 4.5, I believe, from cervical cancer. So I don't know her, but I think there's 11 or 12 siblings or so. Yeah, she had a lot of children. She was kind of running an adoption schemey type of thing, I think. I don't really know, but I met them all. One of them, I guess that's kind of a fib, because one of them passed away in 2007, so I didn't meet him. And then, as I don't know, but I've talked about it before, but my brother killed himself last year. I was very close to him, and he passed away. So that one hits me hard all the time. I walk around every day with suicide awareness on my body. It's gonna be like upside down, but that's the tattoo that I got for him. So I walk around with it all the time. Suicide awareness all the time. Thank you. You know, it wouldn't have happened. You see, what happened is that couple years ago, he was in a car accident. A drunk driver hit him, and he received brain damage, and, well, a little bit of brain damage, but, you know, in the end, the damage that he received in that car accident drove him to a point where he couldn't happily live his life anymore, and he was becoming something that he didn't want to become, and he felt like it was his only option. And it's ridiculous. I had just talked to him about it too. It's ridiculous. I didn't even get to go to his funeral, thanks to the stupid hypokalemia in the car deal. It was right, he passed away right after I had my major deal happen, so I didn't get to go to his funeral. And it's been a year, and I still haven't been able to get past this to go see him, because he's buried 60 something miles away. So, but his mother, because we're all adopted. His mother sent me a picture of like his casket before they were about to put him in the ground. So that's my background on my phone, and it will probably never change. Oh, I'm so sorry, Mama Crazy Curls. Yeah, I can't go to funerals either. Like, part of me's happy that I couldn't go, part of me's not, because you know, what's happening? Get out of here if you're gonna start fucking drama. I'm getting out of here anyway, but get out of here if you're gonna start drama, because I don't deal with that shit. If you want to stay, I'm trying to like go back and see what's being said. I didn't get to, my biological mom was cremated, and her ashes were spread up, well, I guess it's technically down. Well, it's up and down. Her ashes were spread in Colorado Springs on a mountain called Pikes Peak. That's what Colorado Springs is pretty known for, is having the mountain Pikes Peak. And she and my brother are up there. So that's kind of comforting too, you know, even though I've never been up there. But it's also kind of comforting knowing that I can go up there, because I love the mountains. The mountains are the place that I want to be the most. Oh, Nicole. It's such a horrible thing. It's so hard. Like, sometimes I understand when people feel so dark down, depressed, and like they have no other option. Like, I get it. I understand, but it hurts us more. Like, I don't know. I think it's sort of selfish. I call my brother selfish all the time. When I get mad, I look up at the sky and I call him selfish. 'Cause he is. That's okay. Oh yeah, Mama Crazy Curls. I live in Colorado. I don't know where you are, but Colorado's got some gorgeous mountains. Maybe I'll show y'all sometime if I can get out, cause I wanna go to the lake and live stream sometime. I don't think y'all will be that interested, but we can have chit chat at the lake. Oh yeah, I will always, yeah, Nicole, I will always yell at him. I get so mad. Oh, Tater, yeah. See, I never got to meet her. I had the slight chance, but it didn't work out in the end. She was too sick, and my parents didn't want me to see her. Oh, Utah, right on. Utah is pretty too. So you're right. You're right. Connected to me. You're connected to that beautiful mesa. All right, guys. All right, Art. You ready for your stream? You want? I'll hop off here so you can head on. It's weird how we have this strange cycle thing. Yes, Nicole. That's why I said, you know what? I'm done. I'm not. If I feel the real need and urge to address it, I'm going to. But for then, we're going to have fun chit chats like this, and I'm going to keep explaining some things about myself, and I want to get to know y'all, and I want y'all to get to know me, and I want to have a nice, fun, beautiful community. Peace, love, unity, respect. Plur. Yeah, I don't care who you watch. I don't care who you follow. I mean, it is all your choice. All your choice. Who you watch does not affect me. If you watch Amy, that does not affect me unless you come after me. It's as simple as that. I don't care. I'm sure we all watch a lot of people that nobody even else knows about. So like, who cares? It's all good. I love you. I love y'all for who you all are. I don't hate. Hate is a strong word and it's a strong feeling. What you give out into this universe, you get back. The law of attraction. Always remember the law of attraction. See, we're the good ones. We're the good ones. We can see past it all. But I don't hate. I don't hate anybody. I, I guess I shouldn't say that, but I don't hate. There's a couple people that I despise very deeply, but I don't hate. There's only one man on this planet that I hate. Yeah, I went back to YouTube. It is, Gabby. It's a very strong word. It is a very strong word. And like I said, what you put out into the universe gives back. So we need to be putting positivity out. We gotta start doing something better than what we're doing now. That's what I don't understand about history. What I don't understand about history is like, why would we repeat it? When we were little kids, I don't, at least for me, I'm pretty sure it's the same for everybody else, but like my parents always taught me, if it doesn't work, don't do it the same way again. If it doesn't work, try again a different way. And what do? We keep trying it the same way. We keep doing things the same way. We keep doing them the same way, but giving them a different name. Like, we're not gonna, it is human nature, but we're not gonna progress if, like, we keep getting caught in this damn cycle. We need to get out, and we need to finally do it a different way. I know it will probably never happen, but we do. Yeah. But okay, seriously. Let's go see art. So, I will see y'all on the flip side. Have a wonderful night, guys. And thank you for coming and chatting. I enjoy these streams so much. Yes, I will send you the link. All right. Bye.